So I need to take off my door panel because my friend here was slamming my door too much and he broke it. Put the window up.
That's a terrible video. Stop it.
May look good, but as you can see, that is not good at all. So we have to take off the door panel. First, you have to wedge this out of there, which is pretty easy to do. You just kind of lift up here, and it should just come right out. Now you need a Phillips head to remove this. It's really easy. I'll go do that real quick. Now that you've unscrewed that, you want to unscrew this screw right here, also Phillips head. And there should also be another Phillips head in there, so get that too. Next, you want to take off the handle. Pretty easy, you just push on the inside, and it just pops right out. Or at least this part does. Next, there should be a push pin here, or if it's there, just get a flat head and pry it off. Once you get the clip out, there should be a hole, pretty big clip. Little pain in the butt to get, but I got it. Once you have all that undone, you should just be able to lift it up to take it off. So we took it off. We didn't worry about taking this thing off, but you shouldn't have to. You just kind of gotta maneuver and wedge it, and we got it right off. So to get to the window, just take off this thing. It's sticky, but you could just super glue it back on. So just take that off real quick. Once you get this off, you get more access to the window. Alright, so we found our problem. The window should be in this slit, and it is not in there. So we're gonna roll up the window and try to put it back in there.
Halfway.
Just keep going, just keep going. So we put it back in there. We're not gonna worry about re-gluing it right now, but if it falls off, we know where to get it. If you wanted to, you could re-glue it so it doesn't happen again, or just tell people not to slam your door. Either works. But that's how you put it back on. Now you just gotta put everything back together. Yeah, put it up. But as you can see, it closes as it should now, so. Alright, now we're gonna super glue this on, just so it's not in the way of anything. Honestly, might just keep it like this. No door panel, it's sick. We're using double-sided tape because we couldn't find the super glue, so, yep. Now that we got this all double-sided taped up, just wedge the door panel back on. With a lot of frustration, a lot of fingerprints, we got it on. So now you would just want to put the screws you unscrewed back in the holes. Now that you've screwed the screws back in, get your little push pin from earlier and put it back in there. Now you're gonna have this little lip thing coming up. Just get a flat head, just kind of wedge it back in, and it should go back in easily. Now you just kind of wedge the door handle thing back into place. And I had no troubles putting it in, so you shouldn't either. Next, you want to get this thing back and just put this back in and screw it in real quick. So I recently replaced this, and it came with 2 clips. I would use them. You just kind of put one on here and one on the top piece just to help clip it in more or better, but you don't need them. It will still clip in, but they're just better. I put it up. Now your window should be fixed. If you put it back on the track right, everything should be back into place and it fits snugly. And yeah, as you can see from the outside, it's correct. It's not breaking the seal anymore. And yeah. Alright, these are my wheels right now. I got new lug nuts, but as you can see, I do have a wheel lock nut on there from the previous owner. I did not put that on, but I'll show you how to do that later. So we're just gonna take one off and put one right back on. Just repeat the process all the way around. We have Christopher. He's gonna show us how to take off the wheel lock.
Well, the right way to do it is to have the lock nut. The wrong way to do it is to get the socket that has the little groovies that tighten as it loosens. So we have 4 different sizes. This is the closest one. Use the smallest one possible so it bites the soonest. And in this case, I'm just tapping it on. Jam the impact in. My impact is not that strong, but that should make it so it's actually banging in there a little bit. And I prefer to pull rather than to push down. Ta-da.
Nice.
And hopefully that comes off.
Yeah, it's twisting.
Yeah, but oh, it fell out good. There is a way to get them out, but it sucks.
We got off all the old logs, and we got the new ones. Definitely looks a lot better. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helped.